Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Fans of Wrestling Show. I'm your host, Paulie Price. Today we're going to be talking about Elimination Chamber. Alright, we're going to start off the first match, and that was Daniel Bryan versus Drew Gulak. We've seen over the weeks Drew Gulak has kind of been taunting Daniel Bryan by using other competitors to fight him and try to tell them his weaknesses. So Daniel finally approached him and was like, hey, why don't you get in the ring with me? Now that's how we got this match. So this match was really good. I mean, listen, there was moments in the match where Daniel Bryan was getting a little frustrated, like he was getting tied up with Drew Gulak, and then Drew Gulak was kind of getting the upper hand, and you see him get a little frustrated. He kind of takes a second to think about it. What happens here was really crazy, and I hope Daniel Bryan's okay. You got to check this out. We see right here, Daniel Bryan receives a German suplex, but watch how he lands on his neck. Ugh. You're going to see it one more time right here. I mean, I hope he's all right, but I mean, this is a vicious German suplex here. It kind of went a little over the momentum, and oh man, he's probably regretting coming back here. But Drew Gulak delivering that. Somehow Daniel Bryan gets momentum, tries to get Gulak on top, slips underneath, and hits like an inverted suplex here off the top rope here. And watch how he holds on to Daniel Bryan's neck. Oh, it adds that little extra effect on that neck injury. And now he tries to get him into the Gulak. We see Daniel Bryan trying to break out with that experience of submission. Rolls it right in to the yes lock. Now, you can see Gulak's trying to fight it. He knows that's there, but Daniel Bryan is relentless. Gets him in that yes lock, and there it is. Drew Gulak passing out. Good job for the ref right there. Trying to get the bell rung here, so this way the Drew Gulak was all right. And Daniel Bryan pretty much gets the crowd in to give credit to Drew Gulak for a great match. So that was pretty. I did like that. For me, I'm going to give this match a 4 out of 5. I thought it was a really great match. I liked the storytelling in it. Drew Gulak had most of the momentum in the match, and you see Daniel Bryan with that vicious German suplex that he took, and we saw Daniel Bryan come out with the win. So for me, it was definitely a 4 out of 5. Now we're going to move over to the U.S. Championship, and that's Andrade versus Humberto Carrillo. I said that correctly. Yeah, the match was sick right here. You can see Humberto take that vicious elbow from Andrade, but right here, watch this. I love the athleticism. It's like a moonsault headbutt. Beautiful connection right here. Almost gets the pinfall here. And watch this, right over the top of the ref. Love that. Good storytelling. Zelina Vega always doing a great job trying to get in the ref's face, causing those distractions. And right here, I thought Carrillo was going to get the win, but watch this. Rolls him over, grabs the tights, knows he's got him, gets the win, and retains his U.S. title. I mean, Humberto keeps getting screwed here with all these matches, and it happens again at Elimination Chamber match. I definitely see a WrestleMania match coming up. For me, I'm going to give that match a 4 out of 5. I thought it was really entertaining, although we have seen this a couple of times. It is good storytelling, and like I said, I definitely think we're going to see a match at WrestleMania between these two competitors. All right, now we're going to move it over to the tag division. Now, this match was really good. This is the first chamber match that we're getting, and it was involving all these teams right here for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. And let's get into the review, because this was really a good match. So we see the SmackDown Tag Team Champions come out with the usual slow motion. John Morrison and The Miz, the shooting star. Look at that. Beautiful. Never done before. We got an holy shit moment. That was great. And right here, Otis trying to get his hands on Ziggler right through the glass. Oh, man, that was great. I love that. Good storytelling here with Ziggler and Otis through that whole match. You can see Ziggler was loving that. They get eliminated right after that by the Usos, I believe. And then it was down right here. You can see the Otis just down and out. And it was down to the Usos and the SmackDown Tag Champions. Love the sequence right here. You know, if you didn't see this match, you got to check it out. This was definitely a good matchup between these two. And right here, check this out right here. Beautifully done. Taking them both out. Going for the cover. Surprised he didn't go for a double cover here, but and then right here they try to go for the double splash, but the Miz gets his knee up, and look, we get another double cover, but both on them right here. Good job on Sean Bennett right there on the official. But right here is the ending. We see the Miz able to use the ropes and that momentum, which is legal, and retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles, which I was happy about. I'm glad that they retained. They just got it, and they proved that they could beat any team on SmackDown. So I was happy about it. They won the match. For me, I'm going to give this match a 5 out of 5. I thought it was outstanding. Lince Dorado with that shooting star press from the top of the cage. We've never seen that before. The Usos jumping from the pod. I mean, there was a lot of action, a lot of oh my God moments, and it was really exciting. I really did like that match. 5 out of 5. All right, now we're going to move over to the AJ Styles match versus Aleister Black. Now, this match we've been waiting for. I know I've been waiting for it. Definitely for Aleister Black to get some retribution on AJ Styles and the OC. Of course, they were there by ringside. It was back and forth. I mean, Black had a lot of momentum in this match, and AJ Styles was able to counter some of his moves. But of course, like always, the OC gets involved. It was a no DQ match. We saw a lot of things go on. Again, if you didn't see this match, definitely check it out. AJ's getting the help here, and right now you can see he's lining up for the phenomenal forearm. And I was thinking of it. I was watching this with my daughter, and I said, oh, yep. We heard the dong. The Undertaker shows up. And when I saw this, lights come on. He's holding Gallows and Anderson. I loved that. I thought it was great. AJ is going to go for the phenomenal forearm to the back of the head here, but the Undertaker turns around, grabs him. This is great. You want to sell WrestleMania? Sell, sell, sell. When you're done selling, you sell some more. This is great. I can't wait for this match with the Undertaker and AJ Styles at WrestleMania. That led up to Aleister Black, able to hit the Black Mass beautifully. Took it right on the chin. You get another view right here. AJ Styles just turning around and boom, right in the face. Aleister Black exhausted from the beatdown, able to get on top, get the cover, and get the win on AJ Styles to move forward. I'm going to give this match a 5 out of 5. It was actually really outstanding. AJ Styles is a phenomenal wrestler. That's why he's the phenomenal one. Aleister Black is another great wrestler, and I love his gimmick, and I love everything he does. He's a hard knock wrestler, and they put on an excellent performance. And seeing The Undertaker and that whole pop and everything, 5 out of 5 for that moment for me. All right, now we're going to move over to the Raw Tag Division, the Street Profits versus Rollins and Murphy. So this was a pretty good match. I mean, it was going back and forth. For me, I'm a big Seth Rollins fan, obviously you can see that, but I'm also a Street Profits fan. I love their gimmick. I think they're better as a tag team than obviously Rollins and Murphy, because they were just put together for this whole new gimmick that they're going on. But for me, I wanted the Street Profits to retain here. We did get to see that, and we also did get to see this. Kevin Owens showing up with some popcorn when Seth Rollins on the outside throws it right in his face. But this was great right here. This was an even better moment right here. You can watch Rollins. He points in the other direction. Like, yeah, buddy, watch out. Boom! Takes out Rollins, which was able to set up this moment right here after they did this to Buddy Murphy. They were able to get Buddy Murphy back inside the ring. And Montez Ford with the beautiful height right here. And the frog splash to take out Murphy. Good job by the ref here. Look how he did that beautiful counter right there. Just great sell. Good moment here. And we get to see the Street Profits retain their Raw Tag titles. But here, I have to say, was by far the best part of this is, I mean, if you're going to sell a stunner, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to learn how to wrestle, this is how you do it. 101, how to sell. Watch Seth Rollins. His body does not move after this stunner. That's it. I mean, I love that. The crowd popped. We want to see Seth Rollins get taken out. You know, he's acting like a douchebag. And this is great here. We see Kevin Owens continue on his comedy. For me, I'm going to give this match a 4 out of 5. I thought it was really great. I wasn't really emotional invested into seeing this rematch again, but I really liked the ending with Kevin Owens showing up. That definitely helped the match in itself, and the result with the Street Profits getting the tag titles in the grasp, and now we get the smoke. So I'm definitely happy about that, and 4 out of 5 for that match. Right, now we're going to move over to the Intercontinental title. For me, I'm not really happy about this match, considering that Braun Strowman is such a monster among men, and he's fighting 3 guys. Okay, I get it. I'm tired of Sami Zayn and the whole gimmick with Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. Now, this was for the Intercontinental title. And before the match, we see Sami Zayn basically saying, hey, listen, guys, I got this. You stay on the apron. I don't need your help. I'm going to start the match off. I got this. So they're like, okay, no problem. All right, this is okay. They were confused, but Sami Zayn said he got it. So basically, the match starts. Sami Zayn trying to, scare the monster. It wasn't happening. And I knew it was going to happen. We all knew. Boom. Of course, tags in Shinsuke Nakamura. Pretty much this whole match, Braun Strowman was trying to get his hands on Sami because he hasn't done it. Like, try to get him under the ring, and look, now it cost him. Basically, this is what cost Braun Strowman the match, and you can see right here, they're able to get him back in the ring right after this. I mean, that'll take out anybody. And then right here, King Sasa right here to the face, and with the pole right behind him, leading to this double suplex with a haluva kick. But this right here, I didn't get how everybody ran out, and then all of a sudden, Sami Zayn is now your new Intercontinental Champion. I really didn't like that. I'm hoping tonight that Braun gets it back on Raw, because considering the fact that I think it's absurd. Yeah, I'm going to give this match a 3 out of 5. I really didn't care about it. I really didn't like the outcome. I mean, it's just my opinion, but it didn't do much for me. You know, especially that Braun is such a crazy guy when it comes to taking over more than one competitor. He really didn't get to do that, and I feel like, you know, they really could have did a little better storytelling with him. But I guess they were just short on time for this match, so I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. All right, now we're going to move over to the main event, which was the final chamber match. So we only got 2 chamber matches, one for the SmackDown titles, and this one for the number 1 contender who's going to face Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. So we didn't really get much other matches as far as like Bayley. I guess they're waiting for WrestleMania. Obviously, Brock Lesnar's got Drew McIntyre. Also, we didn't see Goldberg have to do anything here. So this was the main event. This was a big spot here. They're going to be fighting the men at WrestleMania. So let's check out the highlights in this match. For me, this was a really good match. It started off with Ruby Riott and Natalya. Best way to start it off. Natalya has a lot of experience in the ring, and she was a perfect competitor to start the match off. They pretty much went at it the whole time, but after the third competitor came in, I think that pretty much was where it went downfall for Riott, where we saw Sarah Logan come in and basically just go after Ruby Riott, which helped Natalya a little bit. But when the fourth competitor came in, that's when things hit the fan. Because we see Shayna Baszler comes out, and right here, watch this. I mean, from the get-go, Natalya's passed out. You can see everybody's down. Takes out Natalya right here, throws her in the pole. I'll deal with you later. I right off the bat, I love this. For me, this was a Brock Lesnar moment right here. And I loved everything about it. You know, she fought in UFC. She has a lot of experience. Look at this. Right into the submission. Boom. That's it. Look, and she's playing dead. I love it. Boom. Done. Next. This was just great psychology here. And it was real. Because these women were spent. And now they're sitting laying down, and Shayna Baszler's fresh, ready to just take out everybody. Look at this kick. Boom. Taking out Ruby Riott. Next. Into the clutch. Boom. Done. Tapping out. And now we see her go over to Natalya. And this was new, fresh. Look at this. She's taking out Natalya. I couldn't believe this. I was like shocked that we saw Shayna Baszler using that door and just taking out the veteran Natalya. And then immediately putting her in the submission and forcing her to tap. Right off the bat for me, I got to give kudos to John Conan here. He did a great job officiating this match. It's really hard to do these chamber matches here, especially with a competitor like Shayna Baszler when she's got that submission on you. She's waiting for the competitors now. It's something we've never really seen in the women's division, which I loved. And now look, she attacks Liv Morgan coming out. Liv Morgan tries to get a kick in, but just watch this. I mean, right here, just Shayna Baszler is so relentless. She just gets her grasp on Liv Morgan, slams her into that unforgiven steel. And then right here, I don't think we ever seen this in the women's division right here. Watch this, right on that plexiglass. Boom! And at this point, Liv Morgan was crying. She got beat out in the ring. She dragged her in front of Asuka and put her in the submission right in front of Asuka, who's next. I love the storytelling in this. Whoever was the agent on this did a great job in just telling the story here, because I'm actually afraid for the man at WrestleMania, because Shayna Baszler is right now the Brock Lesnar of the women's division in my eyes. And great job again for the official, just, you know, trying to get the safety of these competitors. And right here, waiting for Asuka. We finally see Asuka come out. Here comes Asuka. The anticipation was great. The crowd was crazy in this match. There was so many oh my god moments in this match as well because of what was going on. And then right here, Asuka got good momentum starting out the match up here in the sequence. And right here, she gets that takedown, and she starts to get her Asuka lock in here after these vicious kicks to the chest. Taking out Shayna Baszler. I mean, that was the first time Shayna Baszler was really down. And I actually thought that she had a shot, but listen, right here, the UFC skills come in. She's rolling to the outside, trying to get to that cage so that she can climb her way up. I mean, this is just your in cage skills right here at best. And watch this, using the cage, the unforgiven steel right there on the back of Asuka, and then watch this vicious choke slams against the cage right here. Just great way to get back the momentum for the match in here. And she sees it. She gets in the ring with the clutch. Asuka knows that move, tries to get out here. Great job from the official right here. Again, getting his hand in, making sure the shoulders weren't down. Didn't have to count on this one. Great job here. And you see right here, a kick to the chest. I think that right there did it with Asuka. She gets in that submission, and Asuka pretty much just passed out. You can see her arms fading right here. Again, great job, John Cone, getting the match. And Shayna Baszler will now face the Raw champion, the man, Becky Lynch, at WrestleMania. So the match is set. There she is. Give this match a 5 out of 5. The women did a great job. Those Elimination Chamber matches are not easy to do. Those will definitely change your life as a competitor and as a wrestler. You think that's funny? It's not. It really does change your life. Natalya taking those bumps with the door. Liv Morgan on the glass. I mean, Ruby Riott getting taken out. Everybody getting the chokehold. Great job. 5 out of 5. They got me sold on Shayna Baszler and Becky Lynch. I'm sold. And if you want my honest opinion, like I said on multiple videos since she was doing the Irish Jig in NXT, I'm worried for Becky Lynch. I think she might lose the title to Shayna Baszler at WrestleMania. All right, so now we're going to break down the whole show. We're going to start with the ref rating. I'm going to give the refs a 5 out of 5. I think they did an outstanding job, especially the 2 chamber matches. Cohen, Bennett, great job. All the other officials did a great job. For the match card rating, I'm actually going to give it a 5 out of 5. WWE usually doesn't do a great job on lining things up, but I liked how they separated the chamber match, and I kind of did like that they did the number 1 contender for WrestleMania for the man last, because it gave it a little more emotional investment, and it did give it a UFC feel as far as pushing it back as the main event, because we saw Shayna Baszler just dominate and waiting for the opponents. I thought that was great. For me, I'm going to give the production value a 5 out of 5. They always do a great job with the interviews and the replays, and the production value in itself as far as the visual and the commentary tell a great story. Tom Phillips, Baron Saxons, everybody that was in there, you know, mixed with, we had Michael Cole, the other guy, which I never mentioned. But, yeah, great job. I'm going to give them 5 out of 5. They did a great job in the pay-per-view. Considering I really didn't care about the Elimination Chamber match, I really did like the product that they presented me. For the overall show value, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. It wasn't a perfect show, but I definitely did like what they did. It wasn't a disappointment for once, which they usually, like the Super Showdown wasn't that great. This show was good. It did have good storytelling towards WrestleMania. I guess we're getting closer, so that's why I did like this show. And it is the last show till WrestleMania, thank God. I hope in the future that WWE just slows down with the pay-per-views a little bit and just tell the stories. You know, build that credibility in your story so that when they do come, that they mean something. They represent more than just whatever you want to tell. All right, thanks so much for watching the show. If you don't like my ratings or review, I really don't care. Because at the end of the day, what do I know? I'm just a fan.